Welcome to Busy Doing Stuff and this haul of diecasts that I want to share with you. Now, I had a couple of weeks off. However, I still carried on collecting, but I haven't sort of collected as much as I really usually do. But I've been out and visited the shops a couple of times, but it's been a bit scarce out there. But I did find some really good ones. I went to the warehouse and they had a fair few sets and stuff available, but I just wanted to pick up the ones that interested me for my collecting. Now, sometimes that's because I've watched other videos recently, and they've kind of inspired me. So one of which I'd watched another channel, and he showed through all his VW collection, and it was quite a massive collection. He's putting them all in the car cases and Plano cases, and so I've only got a handful of VW castings. So when I saw this one, I thought, well, this is pretty cool. I don't actually have this specific casting. It's got a few variances on the base, how the wheels are, quite inset on the front, with some extra overrider bumpers and stuff. So I'm not sure how else this casting varies from the usual Beetle, but it does appear to be quite a little bit different. So I thought this one was pretty cool. So I want to keep that on card because it's just quite a nice looking display piece at the moment. Then I picked up this little Fiat 500D Modificado, so the little Fiat 500. Now, I actually really like these little Italian castings. Cute little car, especially in Spectra Flame. So very similar to, I suppose, they had the Super a few years back in gold, and so to have a Spectra Flame little one like this in the collection, I thought that was quite good. Now, out of the rest of the other ones, they didn't have any on the shelf. I would have probably liked the Datsun 510, probably the Porsche, probably the Nissan, definitely the Ford. The only one they had was the Corvette Racer, but I didn't pick that one up. So yeah, so no, there's a fair few cool ones in there, but they didn't have any other ones, so there was just this one and the Corvette, so I picked that one up. Then at my local supermarket, I found the variation of the Prius. Now, I don't particularly like Priuses in real life, but because these are little Hot Wheels and it's a known variation, now it's a very obvious type. Sorry, somebody zoomed past with this stereo on. I just had to have a. So yeah, known variation, specific variation, deliberate variation, with the roof box on one and no roof box on the other. So that was quite cool. And also the wheels are pretty cool on this one. They're not your usual wheel. It's apparently brought over from the Silver Series line, and non-rubber tires, of course, but something to do with the designer who did this. I think usually does Silver Series or something. So he was allowed to do that. Okay, so I had a few others I picked up from the supermarket. Picked up this one, the 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC3S. I used to call these a Series 4. Series 4, Series 5 RX-7. Knew somebody back in the day, in the 90s, who had one of these. They were quite popular and very common cars back in the still very, quite sporty and quite a sought after car, but there are definitely lots of them imports back in those days. Series 4 RX-7, very cool. Then I was pleased to find this one, the RX-3 in silver. Now I think that's very nice in the silver. Very nice indeed. Good colour combo. So that's why that appealed to me. I like the RX-3s. Two-door RX-3, can't go wrong with that. And then I found the Diecast Cylindri, so the Ferrari 12 cylinders, 12 cylinder, Diecast Cylindri. So I found two, and I opened one up so I can try it on the track. I'm very impressed, to be honest, with this particular casting model. Oh, will it focus? Sometimes it's quite difficult focusing on very shiny objects. So people were very controversially swayed with their opinions on the styling of this Ferrari, but when I first saw it, I thought it was fantastic. I love it. I thought it was stunning, and I've actually seen one in real life at a car show. And the first thing that got me was it's enormous. You don't really appreciate like how big these supercars really are nowadays. And I've seen the Ferrari 365 GTB4. What are they called? Daytonas. In real life before, as well, and that's where they've got some of these styling cues from. And I had a model of one that I made when I was younger, and of the Daytona with the front like this, and I used to love it. Love the model. I love the styling of them, and this one is just really a fantastic casting. So I think it's really lovely, beautifully styled car. But each to their own. Some people don't like it, but I thought it was very cool. So I got one to keep on card, and then one to race down the track, which I actually already have been racing down the track. And then, of course, I can't leave a Sierra Cosworth on the pegs. Now, this one is actually a real period correct colour and livery for a race livery of a particular car that used to race back in period in the 80s. I've watched a video on YouTube about the actual car. Somebody's collection, they actually still race it, believe it or not. But I can't remember off the top of my head more about the actual driver and stuff. So you'll have to Google that. But anyway, so yeah, so I collect this particular casting. I've got a fair few of these ones. And then I found this. Now I've been looking for this one for absolutely ages, and some shops were selling them in a set. So they'd sell the whole set, so all three together. I think they were like $70, $80 in a set at the shop, and I was like, well, I don't really want the other ones, to be honest. I just really wanted the Ford one because I've got a Ford Escort, raced it for years. I haven't done any racing in probably 6 years now, or maybe longer. I hate to think how long it's been, but car's still in the garage. I'm actually trying to get it back on the road, so recommissioned. So I had it going the other day and drove it down the drive and back, but I've got a few more things to sort out on it and then get the paperwork done, and then I'll be able to drive it back round the road again. But it's funny, as soon as you do something like that, then there's this petrol problem at the moment, obviously with the cost of fuel, which is absolutely staggering at the moment. So and the weather's been really terrible. It's turning into autumn, and it's been pouring with rain, so I haven't really got much else on with the car recently. So, but anyway, so this one in particular, I've been holding out for a few days since I got it because I really wanted to open it on video. So, team transports I love to open and display. So something I just that extra protector in there. So it's one of those things that so I did not have this casting of this Zac Speed Capri. So it's a group, I think it's group 5 Zac Speed Capri. I didn't have this casting, and I really wanted this one. So fantastic. Lots of detail on this one. So I like the Team Transport race ones. So anything race inspired, I definitely have to have, especially if it's Ford or something like that. Nissan. So then I didn't have this truck either out of the collection. So hang on, we've got something stuck in the back there. Can we get it out? Oh gosh. Get the oh, there you go, piece of plastic. So yeah, we wanted to get the truck. Is it focusing? The ramp truck. Ford Motorsport. Really great tempos. Good quality. Metal base. Fleet Flyer. So yeah. Does the side open? It kind of looks like the side opens. I'm not sure with this casting. Does the side open? No. Yeah, so very happy indeed to finally get this one. So the story behind this one was I went around all the shops looking for it, couldn't find it anywhere for weeks, and then the only place that I found it, they wanted to sell the whole set at the shop. And I asked, and they said, no, we won't separate it, sorry. So I never found the Ferrari Team Transport one with the Ferrari 250 GTO and the Fiat Transporter. So still looking for that one. But when there's scalpers online with 6 of the bloody things, excuse my French, online, and they're going for like $70 to $80, $90, ridiculous prices. There's no way I was going to pay that. So got this for $20 from the warehouse. Now, when I went there, I looked on the pegs. They only had the Toyotas on the pegs. So I looked up above me, and there were 7 cases of Team Transport unopened. So I went to get the guy, and I said, "Excuse me, mate, can you come and help me out and go and I'm looking for the Ford with the Zac Speed Capri, Ford Motorsport with the Zac Speed Capri." And he said, "Yeah, sure." So he went and got the ladder, went up there and pulled it out for me. So thanks to that guy, I got what I wanted. So I was super happy, super chuffed with that. So then I got this one from Woolworths. So Woolworths has started selling Matchbox. They didn't used to in my local area, but now they've all started stocking Matchbox. So I already had this casting in blue from a 5-pack, but I saw the metallic green, and I just had to have that one. So I opened that one up to try it on the track. Then this one I bought secondhand online because it was a faster than ever. So it's a Pontiac GTO. So it's got the faster than ever copper wheels. I looked it up on Fandom, and it's definitely faster than ever. So that was really good, and that's in pretty good nick. So cost me a few dollars plus postage, and then I found this one online. So this is a 1990s color changer. Now the cool thing is, it still works, but not only that, let's see, put my finger on there, it turns to yellow. Now, the cool thing about this is it's a plastic bodied one. So they changed from the metal bodied ones in the 80s to plastic bodies. And then they had various ones where you could get little pens and little stamps and things which you could use, put water on and then change the colour with that. So that one's quite, actually works quite well still. It's pretty cool. So I like the Testarossa with the Ultra Hot Wheels. Click that casting. So then the next one came from the same seller. This one here. So it's can't remember what this casting's called, but it's from the 90s. And I had one in period back in the day with black walls on it, with the No Fear tampos on it. So I saw that one and I thought that's pretty cool. Then I found a couple of Ferraris online as well. So this one was $1, believe it or not. So 550 Maranello. This is a late 90s casting. So metal base, metal body, nice gunmetal grey over red interior, as you can see. Got this one to try on the track. Very good, heavy casting. And then I found this one online. So I like anything with the tricolour flag, Tampo, Italian car. I have a bit of a soft spot for that. So I saw this one. Now, I believe, is this a 5-pack? No, it's not a 5-pack. It's made in Malaysia. So it's a Challenge, Ferrari 355 Challenge car. So it's a Challenge race car with a tricolore, Italian colours. Very mint condition. No chips. So I didn't have this one in the collection. So I was like, great, got to have this one. So good mint condition. So bought that one from the seller. Can't remember how much I paid, but I didn't pay an awful lot of money, you know. I just paid most of these. I bought that one for $1. And some of this, I think I bought this one for $5. This one, I think, maybe $5. So pretty good deal. I mean, a brand new Matchbox at the supermarket is $5. And then, you know, you get $3.50 for a mainline basic Hot Wheels, unless you find them on special. So yeah, not bad at all, to be honest. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that one. And then I bought another car case. So yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you like this little short haul video. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and go back and watch some other videos of mine. Thanks very much.